Welcome to my views and news. Four news stories. First one is from Asmara, Eritrean capital. Eritrean military is returning to Eritrea from Tigray, warmly welcomed in the capital city of the country. Secondly, Tigray leveled fresh allegations against Eritrean troops today. The allegations are about ongoing activities allegedly being done by Eritrean military on near border areas. Thirdly, Tsadkan and Migbe were seen a few hours ago addressing some people. They are calling for unity, calling for talks for a civilized political culture in Tigray. Are they telling the people that they should not criticize TPLF? And lastly, a church has been set on fire in the Oromia region of Ethiopia while tensions are rising between the three archbishops and the Holy Synod. And in coming hours, we could see an announcement from the Holy Synod about appointments made by the three archbishops. Reports are coming in about a church set on fire in Oromia. Details for you. First, viewers, Eritrean military is withdrawing from Tigray, though it's difficult to say has it completely withdrawn from Tigray, but we are seeing pictures, videos of Eritrean military convoys leaving Tigray. What is happening in Eritrea? Eritrean soldiers are being warmly welcomed as if they have achieved their objectives. We are seeing the same game over banners in Asmara, which we saw in Tigray when Eritrean military was withdrawing from Tigray. Their vehicles displayed these banners, game over, game over, just not TPLF. Obviously, it was a message for TPLF from Eritrea that Eritrea had neutralized TPLF, and TPLF was no more a political and regional power in the Horn of Africa and in Ethiopia. Have a look at some pictures on your screen. The pictures are from Asmara, Eritrean capital, where military returning, soldiers being welcomed by citizens, locals of the city, and you can see game over banner again on display in Asmara. So Eritrean government is not wasting any opportunity when it comes to adding salt to the injury of TPLF, it seems. Again, complete withdrawal has not happened so far. Reportedly, still there is presence of Eritrean military in some parts of Tigray. In coming videos, we'll try to update you. But their presence is being confirmed, though not large-scale presence. No large-scale presence, just some small number of soldiers have been seen still in Tigray, reportedly. Eritrean government is showing the return of Eritrean military as a return after mission accomplished. That mission, the target was achieved by Eritrean military, and now it is victorious military which is returning to its homeland. What I propose is that for lasting peace, the two sides should sit and talk. Eritrean military is bragging about its victory. TPLF is accusing Eritrean military of heinous crimes. How will peace come in the Horn of Africa between the two sides? They'll keep on accusing each other. They'll keep on hurting each other, you can say. Secondly, viewers, Tigray today leveled fresh allegations against Eritrean army. Professor Kindea says that Eritrean soldiers, they committed atrocities against civilians. Now they are destroying infrastructure. They are cutting trees in border areas. Professor Kindea claims that Eritrean soldiers are cutting and loading tree logs, destroying vegetation, horticulture garden and irrigation canals along the river bank, Merab River, which is on Tigray Eritrea border. And all this is happening around Rama town. Rama is on Tigray Eritrea border. So we were hearing a few weeks ago that Eritrean military was killing people, committing atrocities in major towns and cities of Tigray. Now, a report is from border, from Rama. It means that largely the Eritrean military has left major towns and cities of Tigray, but in border areas still there is presence of Eritrean army, though some sources still claim that even in big cities of Tigray there is small presence of Eritrean military, which needs verification. Nowhere to be seen are African Union observers. Where are they? They're not saying a word about the withdrawal of ENDF Amara forces or not from Tigray. Fresh allegations now are being leveled by Tigray government through Professor Kindea. Third, Tsadkan and Migbe spoke a few hours ago, addressed some gatherings, trying to convince people that they should unite for a better and peaceful Tigray. Tsadkan spoke, Migbe spoke as well. Tsadkan said that diversity of ideas should be welcomed, differences should be welcomed, but all should work for a prosperous, safe and secure Tigray, and all now should strive for a civilized political system in Tigray. That is what should be the target of the people of Tigray. Now, criticism does not mean that there are differences. Migbe spoke as well. He also said that people should not criticize groups and parties. It is the time to unite. He said that Tigray lost more people in the 2-year-long war than in 17-year-long struggle of the past. So this is the time to unite and to work towards a peaceful Tigray. He said that the war was imposed on the people of Tigray and Tigray had to fight to protect itself. The war was not launched by Tigray. Ethiopian government has different position. It says that Tigray launched this war. Anyway, now channels are being launched by the government to convince the people that unity is now required. TPLF is going to make some adjustments. Tigray regional government as well. Cabinet reshuffle is in the making. We could see announcement of some new appointment of new ministers at the cabinet. Before that, atmosphere of political harmony is being created. Opposition parties are being adjusted too. But where is PP? Will PP be given some role in Tigray? Will Tigray parties based in Addis Ababa, which were not allowed to contest 2020 election, will they be adjusted as well? There are several questions. Tigray is trying to create internal unity and there is no talk of interim government, which Pretoria Agreement clearly states. So no one is talking about interim government, regional election. Everyone is calling for unity. Maybe all players in Tigray, they don't want fresh elections now. And Ethiopian government could be on board too. In coming days, things will be clear so far. By the way, why is that the two generals are indirectly supporting TPLF? Well, if you start accountability of TPLF, these generals will be held accountable as well. I have been saying that TPLF and TDF, they were hand in glove, both jointly formed all the policies and strategies. So loss suffered by Tigray is not just loss of TPLF or it's due to policies of TPLF. In fact, Tigray military commanders are more to blame than TPLF. So that is why these military commanders, general, they'll always back TPLF because they, from day one, they and TPLF, they were on the same page regarding the 2-year-long war. So they'll stay united. They want people that people shouldn't question the government. And people, while Tsadkan is calling for a civilized, political, democratic culture in Tigray, he should ensure at least, or he should urge the Tigray regional government that opposition voices, opposition parties are allowed to work freely in Tigray, because we have seen that just a few months ago, opposition parties were not allowed to organize meetings in Tigray. Hopefully, this time things are changing, but how far will TPLF go in adjusting, in accommodating opposition parties, military, civil society? That remains to be seen. Lastly, viewers, religious tensions are running high in Ethiopia. Within Ethiopian Orthodox Church, we are seeing a serious split in coming hours. We could see some key announcements from the Orthodox Church, from the Holy Synod. Meanwhile, a church has been set on fire in Oromia. Overall details are sketchy. It happened in Ishva zone of Oromia near Adama, reportedly. Name of the church is Avash Milkasa St. George Church. And what we have learned is that unknown armed people set the church on fire. No details. Is it linked to the ongoing conflict within the church? It's not clear. Maybe we'll have to wait and see. Only confirmation the church was set on fire by unknown people. Locals so far did not name anyone who is behind this incident. So tensions running high, especially in Oromia. Why? Because parties, groups in Oromia, they seem to be backing the 3 dissidents. Though we saw some messages like one from Abar Rufail, who is in Valaga, appointed as Archbishop in Valaga, and he backed the Holy Synod, the Patriarch, and some other voices from Oromia we heard in support of the Holy Synod and the Patriarch. But I think that most of people in Oromia, they would support the splinter group, the 3 archbishops, because they are playing the card, ethnic card, language card, which is going to be well received in Oromia. You will see. Opposition parties of Oromia are silent. Jawar Party, OFC, OLF, OLA as well. They have not said a word, though this religious conflict is basically a political conflict. But they are silent. Maybe they are waiting for the outcome of this conflict. But so far, it seems that the 3 archbishops who made appointments, they have acceptance in Oromia. Thank you for watching.